Today I'm going to show you how to fold two kinds of paper boats. The classic paper boat, the same one you've probably made, eaten, and inevitably capsized as a child, and the mighty speedboat, which is like the classic, except it goes faster and probably also sinks faster. But wait, there's more. At the end I'll show you how to cheat and make your boats float longer, because paper and water are natural enemies. First, the classic. All you need is a sheet of paper, the unfulfilled dreams of your childhood, and, if you're fancy, a flat surface. Fold the paper in half, hamburger style. That's the wide way. If you folded it hot dog, don't panic, just pretend it was intentional. Turn it so the fold is at the top. Fold it in half again, then unfold. We just did all that for one crease. This is origami, not efficiency. Fold the top corners down to the center crease. It should look like a house or a badly made hat. If it looks like anything else, congratulations, you've invented a new shape. Fold the bottom flaps up on both sides. These are technically the boat's hull, but mostly just hold everything together until it gets soggy. Open it up into a diamond, origami tip. If it rips, that's called abstract art. Fold the bottom corners up to the top, one on each side. You now have a smaller triangle that's even more confusing than before. Open it into another diamond. At this point, your boat should be 100% boat and 0% useful as a hat. Hold sides out, voila, it's a boat. Admire your craftsmanship. Realize you could have done this faster by Googling it. Try not to cry. This is how to fold a speedboat out of paper. It's like a regular paper boat, but it looks cooler and is approximately 63% harder to fold. Let's begin. Step 1. Make the giant X. Start by folding the top right corner to the left edge, making a big triangle. Then fold the top left corner to the right edge. Now you've got a big X, or a giant paper disappointment, depending on your attitude. Step 2. Create a guide line across the top. Now fold the top edge down so it lines up with an imaginary line running through the points where the diagonal creases hit the edges. If you did this right, your fold should land right in the middle of nowhere, but trust me, it matters. Unfold it again. And then step 3 is collapse the sides in. Now for the satisfying part. Push the left and right sides inward along the diagonal creases. The paper should collapse into a flat triangle pointing down. If it doesn't, just tell people it's modern origami and then move on. Step 4. Fold the front flap up. Fold the bottom flap up over the triangle. You've now built something that vaguely resembles a pizza slice wearing a hat. Step 5. Tuck the corners in. Fold both bottom corners and line up with the sides. It's starting to look like a boat or a sci-fi paper wedge. Step 6. Flip and fold the sides. Flip the whole thing over like you're flipping a pancake that holds your dignity. Now fold each side edge in towards the center line. Step 7. Fold the trapezoids. Near the bottom you'll see two weirdly shaped flaps. Fold those irregular trapezoids inward towards the center. This is the part where your paper starts judging you. Now take the two bottom corners and fold them in towards the center. Yes, again, I didn't make the rules. Origami just loves folding corners. Step 9. Inside out time. Warning, danger zone. Now for the part where everything falls apart if you breathe wrong. Carefully inside out the boat. Push the folds from underneath the flip and flip everything outward without the edges splitting open. This is origami's final boss. Shape the speedboat. Straighten it out. Fold the side edges in to sharpen it up. Then fold them back out slightly to shape the sides. Finally, pop out the front roof and lift the back panel so your speedboat actually looks like a speedboat. Congratulations, you now have a paper speedboat. It has a sleek roof, a flat back, and a 0% chance of winning any real races. But it looks cool and that's what matters. Now, a bonus round. How to make your boats actually float instead of sinking like your hopes for a clean room. Trick number 1. Tape armor. Wrap the bottom of your boat with clear tape. Not only does this repel water, but it makes your boat shinier, and everything that is shiny is scientifically better. Trick number 2. Wax paper. If you have wax paper, try folding your boat out of that. It floats like a dream and dissolves like, well, less than regular paper. And that's it. Two boats, a handful of questionable engineering decisions, and one soggy desk later, you're officially qualified to lose every puddle race in your neighborhood. If your boat floated, congratulations, you just outsmarted gravity. If it sank, don't worry, so did the Titanic, and people still talk about that boat all the time.